Hey shrimp keepers, Sean with Shrimp Aquatics. This was my buried blue velvet shrimp. Her berries are gone, and if you can see that dark blue atop her head, that was her color during the entire time she was pregnant, or carrying the eggs, or however you specify a shrimp pregnancy. But if you look at her now that she's hatched, or the eggs have hatched, at least I hope they have, we need to peruse the tank and look, but ever since the eggs have hatched, she has started to lighten her color back up, which I knew shrimp could control parts of their coloration. I just didn't know they could change the darkness of that coloration. Because if you could see her right now, she is turned quite light in comparison to that dark blackish color that's on top of her body and her tail right now. I mean, it is just amazing. But that also begs the question, what happened to all the berries? Did they actually hatch? Was there too much drama in this tank and she dropped? Let's find out. We're gonna peruse through the tank a little bit, see if we can find anything that doesn't quite match. Right there. I'm seeing a baby blue velvet right there. Too hard to focus on. I don't have a macro lens or anything like that. Oh, wait. There's one right there. Baby blue velvet. If I could just hold the camera still. Baby blue velvet. So, she did hatch them. I mean, the backstory on that blue velvet is, I'm surprised the eggs made it to hatching, yet alone hatching. I got her from my local fish store. Brought her home, acclimated her, and then I netted her to get her into the tank. And in process of netting her, she jumped out of the net, landing in the muck bucket because I had just cleaned a couple of tanks. You couldn't see anything in there. I had to use a net, skim it around the muck bucket, find her again, found her in bringing up the muck bucket or the net through the muck bucket, and she was in the bucket or in the net with about 1/8 of an inch to almost 1/4 of an inch of soot and nasty tank garbage buried over her. So I got her out finally, got her into, there's another baby, she scared the bejesus out of it, but there's another one right there. So that's 3 so far. Sorry, off topic. But got her into the tank and just left her be. And it has been 2 weeks now since I got her from my local fish store. So she got pregnant at the warehouse before shipping out. But that is cool. I've got baby or blue velvet fry. Now all I gotta do is get them growed up, and then I might have me a somewhat sustainable colony of actual blue velvet shrimp that I know are blue velvet. There's one. There's one. Oh, is that another one? No, that looks like snail eggs. I don't know, I can't tell from here. But there's 3. 4. 4. So very cool. 5. There's one right there. No, that ain't one. That ain't one. That's some type of worm. Looks like a detritus flatworm or something like that. Yay. I am battling that actually in the blue velvet tank. But I just wanted to give a real quick update because I saw her color changing so dramatically, and then noticed that she had no more eggs under her. She was no longer buried. But now I see why. Because her berries have turned into blue velvet fry. Yay!